So hello friends, today's lecture is on blood. For exam point of view, you have to remember total blood volume. So how much is the total blood volume in the body? So total blood volume in the body is 5 to 6 liters. So remember this for your exam point of view. Second point that you have to remember is what is the pH of the blood. The pH of blood is 7.4 and viscosity of blood. So the viscosity of blood is 4 to 5 times that of water. So first comes the total blood volume. Total blood volume is 5 to 6 liters and pH it is 7.4 liters and viscosity it is 4 to 5 times. Component of blood. The anticoagulant blood shows proportion of plasma and the cells. These are the red blood cells, WBCs and platelets. So they comprise 45%, whereas the plasma is made up of 55%. The cellular elements of the blood, they represent 45% of the total blood volume. Packed cell volume. It includes number 1 is the erythrocytes or RBC. Remember the normal RBC count. So what is the normal RBC count? The normal RBC count is 5 millions per microliter. For exam, you have to remember the normal RBC count. It is 5 million per microliter. Second comes the leukocytes or the WBC. So what is the normal leukocyte count? It is in range of 4,000 to 11,000 microliter. Third is the platelet. Platelet, that is, what is the normal count? It is 1.5 to 4 lakh per microliter. So three things you have to remember. Number 1, normal RBC count, it is 5 million per microliter. Normal leukocyte count, it is 4,000 to 11,000 per microliter. And third comes the platelets, that is 1.5 to 4 lakh per microliter. Next component is the plasma. So plasma is a clear, straw colored portion of the blood and represent 55% of the blood volume. In plasma, remember, it contains 91% of water and 9% solids. Solids, they can be organic or inorganic component. Component are sodium, potassium, chlorine, whereas the inorganic component are the plasma proteins, and nitrogen substance that include sugar, fats, enzymes, and hormones. Let us discuss the plasma proteins. So normal value of plasma protein is 6.4 to 8.3 gram per deciliter. And the plasma proteins, they are albumin, globulin. Albumin, it is 55% and globin is 38%. So albumin is 3 to 5 gram per deciliter and globulin is 2 to 3 gram per deciliter. The globin can be alpha globin, beta globin and gamma globin. Remember for your exam, albumin to globin ratio is 1:7:1. So this is what you have to remember for your exam point of view. Third protein, first proteins are the albumin, globulin. Third comes fibrinogen and prothrombin. The known protein nitrogenous substance in the blood. They are urea, uric acid, creatinine, xanthine and hypoxanthine. Other substances are the fats, neutral fats, phospholipids, glucose, cholesterol, etc. So what is the function of blood? First function is respiratory. Blood transport oxygen from lungs to tissue and carbon dioxide from the tissue to the lung. Second function is nutritive. It conveys absorbed food materials, glucose, amino acid, fatty acids and traces metal from the alimentary canal. Third function is the excretory function. So it contains urea, uric acid, creatinine to the kidney, skin and intestine. Fourth important function is to maintain homeostasis. It forms internal environment of the cell. The buffering power of hemoglobin helps to maintain the constancy of blood pH. Fifth is the regulation of body temperature. So blood preserves very narrow range in body temperature. How? So blood, whose major constituent is water. It has, number one, it has high specific heat that buffers sudden change in body temperature. Second, high conductivity that helps to take out heat from organ for uniform distribution throughout the body. The blood has plasma protein function. Next come what is serum. So what is serum? So if the blood is allowed to clot in a test tube, then the clot retracts and give out serum. What is serum? Serum is plasma minus fibrinogen and clotting factor. So very important for your entrance exam point of view, serum is plasma minus fibrinogen and clotting factors. The serum has high concentration of serotonin because of breakdown of platelets during the clotting. So for revision, let us revise few things. Normal blood pH is, the normal blood pH is 7.4. The hemocrit of 38% means that sample of blood analyzed contains 38% of total blood volume, that is made up of red, white and platelets. So serum does not contain prothrombin. Normal albumin globin ratio is 1.7:1. Hematocrit is the total blood cells to the plasma. So let us move to the plasma protein. So remember, as we discussed before, the plasma protein present are albumin and globulin. The albumin, it is derived from liver, and globulin is derived from liver. What is the function of albumin? So albumin binds with T4 and T3. It controls the colloidal osmotic pressure, and it is a binding and carrier protein. So it helps in transport of anions, cations, dyes, drugs, hormones, amino acid, enzymes, and bilirubin. Second is the globulin. Function of globulin is it forms glycoprotein, that is carbohydrate plus the protein. Second, it forms the lipoprotein, that is alpha 2 globulin plus lipid. Lipoproteins are the water soluble complex with the following subtype. It contains HDL, LDL, VLDL and chylomicrons. So the HDL or alpha lipoprotein, it contains 50% protein with a large amount of cholesterol and phospholipid, whereas LDL contains large amount of glycerides. VLDL, they are known as beta lipoprotein. They have higher proportion of fat in the form of triglycerides. And chylomicron, they contains 2% proteins and 98% triglycerides. In the healthy individual, the proportion of HDL is very high, but in the coronary artery disease, the proportion of LDL and VLDL is high. The HDL level, they are increased during exercise. So HDL level are increased during exercise, whereas they are decreased in smokers, obese and sedentary workers. These lipoproteins are used in lipid metabolism and they are increased in atherosclerosis, obesity and liver diseases. Fourth comes the haptoglobins. So they form stable complexes with the free hemoglobin. So these haptoglobins form stable complexes with the free hemoglobin. Therefore, they prevent loss of iron during the urinary excretion, protect the kidney from damage by hemoglobin. Next is ceruloplasmin. It is alpha 2 beta globulin. So it binds with the copper. So ceruloplasmin binds with the copper and helps in transport and storage. So important that you have to remember is the Wilson disease. So what is Wilson disease? It is deficiency of ceruloplasmin. The Wilson disease, it is deficiency of ceruloplasmin. The free copper increases in the circulation. what happens in the ceruloplasmin? The free copper increases. That gets deposited in the brain and liver to cause their destruction. So this free copper increases. So this copper will be lost in the urine too. Origin of plasma protein in embryo. So in embryo, the plasma proteins, they are synthesized by the mesenchymal cells. The albumin is synthesized first. So which protein is synthesized first? It is the albumin. And in adults, the plasma protein, they are synthesized from the reticuloendothelial cells of the plasma protein. They are synthesized also from the spleen, bone marrow. Gamma globulin is synthesized from beta lymphocytes. Coming to the function of the plasma proteins. So these plasma proteins has an important role. Number one, the fibrinogen that is essential for the clotting of the blood. Number one, fibrinogen that is essential for the coagulation of the blood. Second, role in the defense mechanism of the body. Gamma globulin play an important role in the defense mechanism of body by acting as antibodies. So these are known as immunoglobulins. So the gamma globulins are known as immunoglobulins. Third, they have role in the transport mechanism. The plasma proteins are essential for transport of various substances in the blood. Albumin, alpha globulin and beta globulin, they are responsible for transport of hormones, enzymes, etc. Fourth, role in the maintenance of oncotic pressure in the blood. The albumin that generates 70% of the oncotic pressure. The oncotic pressure generated by these plasma protein is about 25 mm of mercury. Fifth role, they have role in the regulation of acid-base balance because of their buffering action. Sixth role in viscosity. Albumin provides maximum viscosity than other plasma protein. The molecular weight of fibrinogen, it is greater than the other two proteins, that is albumin and globulin. So which has the highest molecular weight? It is the fibrinogen. Now let us discuss the variation in the plasma protein concentration. First is the decreased plasma protein concentration, that is hypoproteinemia. Hypoproteinemia. So the hemorrhage results in loss of all forms of plasma protein. So after hemorrhage, the fibrinogen, globulin and albumin are regenerated in that order with complete restoration. And increase in plasma protein concentration is hyperproteinemia, that is loss of more water from the plasma due to dehydration, diabetes insipidus, hemolysis and leukemia. Now let us look out condition in which there is decrease in albumin. The condition can be physiological or pathological. Physiological condition like infant and newborn could have decreased albumin because of hepatic immaturity. Second is the pregnancy. In pregnancy, globulin and albumin both decreases. Pathological conditions that could be due to, number one, could be due to impaired protein synthesis, in which there is the protein formation is impaired. That could be due to hepatitis or cirrhosis of liver, or due to chronic diseases, or malnutrition or malabsorption. Second condition could be due to excessive loss, could be due to burns and nephrosis that causes increased loss of albumin in the urine. Condition in which there is increase in albumin. So remember, for your exam point of view, the albumin is increased in condition. They are dehydration and congestive cardiac failure. So this is because of loss of more water from the plasma. Third comes the increase in the gamma globulins. That could be due to the tissue destruction that is seen in multiple myeloma, tuberculosis, leukemia, cirrhosis of liver. So in all of these, tissue destruction is seen. Decrease in gamma globin, it is seen in hypogammaglobulinemia and nephritis. Fibrinogen, it decreases in the prostate carcinoma of prostate or cardiac or pulmonary surgery, and intravascular coagulation. It increases in pregnancy, menstruation, malaria, or acute or chronic infections.